There is a sentence that has quietly stolen years from millions of lives. I'll start when I'm ready. It sounds responsible, careful, even wise. But beneath those words lies a dangerous illusion. Because readiness is not something you discover. It's something you build. And the longer you wait for the perfect moment, the more convincing the wait becomes. Most of us don't think of ourselves as procrastinators. We tell ourselves we're preparing, researching, learning, planning, getting one more certification, saving a little more money, waiting for confidence, waiting for the fear to disappear, waiting until life feels less uncertain. From the outside, it looks productive. Inside, nothing actually changes. Days become months. Months quietly become years. Without realizing it, preparation becomes a permanent destination. Not because we enjoy waiting. Because waiting feels safer than risking disappointment. As long as we haven't begun, we never have to confront the possibility of failure. Imagine standing on the edge of a frozen lake. You want to reach the other side. But before taking the first step, you ask yourself a reasonable question. What if the ice isn't strong enough? So you wait. Perhaps tomorrow the answer will be clearer. Tomorrow arrives. The lake looks exactly the same. You wait another day. Another week. Another season. Eventually, years pass. You become an expert on the lake. You know every story about people who crossed it. Every mistake they made. Every shortcut they found. Every danger beneath the surface. You read books about crossing. Watch videos. Study maps. Offer advice to others. Yet one thing never changes. You are still standing on the shore. Then one morning, someone else arrives. They don't know nearly as much as you do. They hesitate. Take one careful step. The ice holds. Then another. And another. Not because they possessed greater certainty. Because they accepted that certainty would only come through movement. That first step teaches them more than years of observation ever could. Looking back, you realize something uncomfortable. The greatest risk was never the ice. It was spending your entire life protecting yourself from a journey that never began. This is how waiting quietly reshapes a life. Not all at once. One reasonable excuse at a time. I'll begin after this busy month. After I feel more confident. After I have a better plan. None of those reasons sound foolish. That is precisely why they are so persuasive. Waiting rarely announces itself as fear. It disguises itself as wisdom. There is an uncomfortable truth that many of us resist. Confidence does not come first. Experience does. Clarity does not appear before action. It grows because of action. Think of every skill you've ever learned. Walking. Driving. Speaking a new language. None of them began with confidence. They began with awkwardness. Mistakes. Small improvements repeated over time. Life follows the same pattern. The future remains unclear until you step into it. Every meaningful direction reveals itself gradually. Not all at once. The door you're waiting to see clearly often opens only after you start walking toward it. If you've been waiting for the perfect time, consider this. A perfect moment has never existed. Every worthwhile journey has started in uncertainty. Every meaningful decision has carried risk. Every remarkable life has included doubt. The difference was never the absence of fear. It was the willingness to move anyway. One small step. Then another. Then another. The horizon has always belonged to those who walked toward it. Not because they knew exactly where they would arrive. Because they refused to spend their lives waiting for permission. So don't ask whether you're ready. Ask whether you're willing to begin. Everything else will meet you along the way.